Hey everybody, my name is Zach, and today I want to show you a few ways to make Figma much faster if you're creating screenshots for your app, for the App Store, for Google Play Store, or even something else. Uh, this will probably save you a lot of time. So really the issue becomes, let me just show the problem first. If you have a lot of screenshots and you're translating them to several different languages, you can see how many artboards this can become pretty quickly. And that means if I want to make a change to one artboard, I need to make it for the other artboards in that language and then also retranslate them, right? So this becomes a very tedious manual process. And it's a process that I don't enjoy at all. And so I was searching all over the place to figure out the fastest way to do this. And I want to give a huge shout out to Dave Williams, who created the Google Sheets sync. And the way this works is you basically just create a Google Sheet and you have all of your phrases here in your source language. So in my case, English. And then all you have to do is use the Google Translate formula in Google Sheets to automatically translate that to your other localization. So you can see Google Translate C4 from English to Japanese, and it does that for me for free right in this sheet. So how do you bring these strings or these phrases into Figma? You use the Google Sheets sync plugin. Let me show you how to do that. So all you have to do is go here, open up Google Sheets sync, and when you do that, it'll ask you for a Google Sheets document. Make sure it's a public document. When you hit share in Google Sheets, you'll have that option. And you just hit fetch and sync. And all you have to do is name your layers with this format. So hashtag the name of the column and then dot and then the row number. So you can see here key-english.3. If I go over to my Google Doc or my Google Sheet, I've got key-english 1, 2, 3, and it's going to pull this one, right? And I can do the same thing for other localizations. This would just be key-japanese.123. So, and you can see here the same thing, key-japanese.3. So that way they all stay synced, and that's going to save, I mean, that could save you hours. It saved me days. That alone is huge. And the other thing that you will probably want to consider is text styles. So let's say you have a title like we have here, and then a subtitle. And I want the title to be a little bigger. And maybe I want the subtitle to be a little bit less heavy. Obviously, I could copy and paste this to every artboard, but that gets very, very scary if you want to change something. You have to go through and do it all over again. Luckily, Figma has thought of this. They use text styles. And so the way you do that is you go to the typography section, you hit this little menu, and then I can create a new style here, reusable title, create. And now let's say I create another title somewhere in my project. All I have to do is use reusable title, and you can see they match. And what's cool is I can always change this. So I can go to reusable title and I can hit these little adjustment knobs, and I can change the style, you know, the weight or the size, and you can see here they all update. So that's a huge time saver. Highly recommend doing that. You'll probably want to make some tweaks, and you don't want to have to do it manually. The last thing is, if you have a background image or a background color, in this case I have a shape with a gradient attached, and you can see I've made, similar to the text styles, I've made a reusable gradient right here. So that way I can apply this style to all of these, and if I want to change the gradient a bit, it updates everything for me. So give that a try. That'll save you some time as well. Now, the last thing I want to say is, if you're finding, you know, your project's getting huge, you want to translate to more than just a language or two, you want to do, say, all 39 App Store languages, highly recommend an automation tool. And I'm going to plug my own tool here because this is really why I made this tool. It's a lot faster than manually doing it. It's called ButterKit. Check it out. It's free to download. It does all of this for you. It captures directly from Xcode, pushes it into a real 3D device that you can change and rotate in 3D space. And then it automates translations and even uploads directly to App Store Connect. So if you're at a place where you're looking at lots of languages and lots of screenshots, definitely check out ButterKit and let me know what you think. All right, that'll about do it. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up. It helps other people find the video. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.